So badly after all. As none of the flowers seemed to notice Sophie, she let herself drop down onto the floor to make a noise. All the flowers came running to her and inquired if she had hurt herself. They were all very polite to her, especially the flowers who had been in her bed. But she was not hurt, and Ida's flowers thanked her for the beautiful bed and were very kind to her, taking her into the center of the room where the moon was shining and dancing with her, while all the other flowers stood in a circle round them. Now Sophie was happy and said they might keep her bed. She did not mind sleeping in the drawer. But the flowers said, "You are very kind, but we cannot live any longer. We shall be dead by tomorrow. Tell little Ida to bury us in the garden, where she has buried the canary. Then we shall wake up again next summer and be more beautiful than ever." "No, you must not die," said Sophie and kissed them. Then the door flew open, and many beautiful flowers came dancing in. Ida could not at all understand where they came from. Surely they had come from the king's castle. 2 beautiful roses with crowns on their heads walked in front. They were king and queen. Then came pretty stalks and carnations, bowing to all sides. They had brought music with them. Large poppies and peonies blew on pea pods until they were quite red in the face. The blue hyacinths and the little white lilies of the valley tinkled as if they had bells. That was wonderful music. Then many other flowers came and they all danced. Blue violets, red daisies, and lilies of the valley. All the flowers kissed one another. It was lovely to watch. At last the flowers said good night to one another, and then little Ida stole back into her bed again and dreamed of all she had seen. When she got up in the morning, she quickly went to the little table to see if her flowers were still there. She drew the curtains from the little bed, and there they lay, all withered, much more so than the day before. Sophie was lying in the drawer where she had placed her, but she looked very sleepy. "Can you remember what you have to tell me?" asked little Ida. But Sophie was mute and did not say a single word. "You are not good," said Ida. "Didn't they all dance with you?" Then she took a small paper box, on which pretty birds were painted, opened it, and put the dead flowers in it. "This will be a pretty coffin for you," she said, "and when my cousins come again, they shall help me to bury you out in the garden, that next summer you may grow again and be prettier than ever." The cousins were 2 lively boys called Jonas and Adolf. Their father had given them 2 new crossbows, which they had brought with them to show Ida. She told them about the poor flowers and asked them to help her to bury them. The 2 boys walked in front with their crossbows on their shoulders, while little Ida followed, carrying the pretty box with the dead flowers. In the garden they dug a little grave. Ida first kissed the flowers, and then laid them with the box in the earth. Adolf and Jonas shot with their crossbows over the grave, for they had neither guns nor cannons,